Saki mbwembwe kwele mchele kwa kuku kumwaga. Zako na wapenda yatusema nitasikia.
The word passion is important to me, and always has been. Once I found my way into a career path that the world out there felt I could take with my life, in other words, I got a level of encouragement from others, I became very focused about what I wanted to do and went about doing it like a dog with a piece of meat. There are very few parts of my life about which I don't have passion. My work, my family, and my friendships are all aspects of my life about which I feel passionately. The great modern dance innovator Martha Graham said, and I quote, "There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. And if you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and will be lost." End quote. Our job then must be to serve this life force and use it in the world for good. It is a responsibility to access and then use this vitality, and it must be encouraged and nourished as we go through life. To me, passion is a natural state of being. When I first became a teacher, I had to remind myself that no matter how much I loved what I was doing, I was usually working, after all, on a play, and it wasn't life and death or medical research into ways of ridding the world of diseases or the discovery of a new star system in the galaxy. That said, if one has the clarity of a passionate spirit about what one does, somehow the work that does get done seems more effortless, and the creative risk-taking and ideas tend to flow more like water flowing from a hose and less like a dripping, leaky faucet. Fortune fell upon me as I left college and jumped into an acting career. I looked my age. I was very well trained at a very first-rate theater program and found a rich regional theater world awaiting which needed actors. Offered a job in a professional theater company for the next season. Even before I graduated from college, I knew exactly how lucky I was. Since this is, and was then, rare, it gave me the confidence that the world was letting me do what I had trained to do. The passion came along for the ride and was never named, but I knew in my bones that I was doing what I should be doing. Jobs piled up, and a move to New York City was inevitable, since that is the center of theatrical commerce in our country, and I always loved New York and the energy that came with it. Before long, I went from being an actor to being an actor and director, and found more challenges to tackle as a theater artist. Marriage, 2 children, and a desire to stay closer to home became important, and after about 30 years of this career, I was asked to consider teaching. At the time, I found it odd that I would try teaching, but was grateful for the offer and said I would try it for a year to see how it went and to see if I could determine whether I was any good at it. Well, that was 17 years ago now, and I have been a full-time teacher since. I never expected that I would enjoy it as much as I have. A few years ago, I realized that one of the true blessings of this life I've chosen is that I had one career of acting and directing fully and for a long time, and then I started teaching those same disciplines in which I had engaged for 30 years. The act of teaching, of giving away the information, passion, and joy I experienced in my chosen field translates into going to school every day with a smile on my face. The goal of generating in my students the confidence, sense of personal discovery, and thrill of taking creative risks is at the heart of all I do and have done for the past 50 years of my life. The natural rhythm of doing something for a long time and eventually beginning to teach it, to give away one's experience in a classroom to young people, is a gift to me, and I cherish the opportunities I get to do it. This is the essence of passion, to have a gift and to give it freely. As Rumi, the 13th century mystic poet, said, quote, "There is a candle in your heart, ready to be kindled. There is a void in your soul, ready to be filled. You feel it, don't you?" End quote. I find that I have been filling that void for myself and lighting that candle in others by sharing my passion. Clearly, the road to teaching is the one I needed to travel those years ago when I made the switch from being a practitioner of this art form to becoming a teacher of it. My hope for all of the Unite scholars is that you have a path that guides you where you need to be and that helps the world become a little bit more kind and human and real because you are there and are doing what you want to do and love to do with passion. Good luck and Godspeed to you all in your endeavors.
Nanipaga moyo nikianza kulia chozi nafutia.